So I promise that I will never ever do a review again unless it'll be a positive one. So since I haven't done a media review in ages, I thought, yeah, let's buy a Mickey Mouse and let's point out the things I still like about it, because I cannot really talk about magazines I have opposite of me, which is right there, you know, because I don't really know the history, the story, the this and that. But when it's about Mickey Mouse, I can tell you I've been reading Mickey Mouse ever since. So the good thing, and let's not have this one being cynical. Usually you open it and the story starts. Here it's different. So they have the whole impressum, whatever the English word would be for that, and the another word I'm lacking. Yeah, right at the beginning. So yeah, they inform you what they will provide. I don't need that, but it's a nice thing that they're telling me. You know, I get cynical right here. It's nice they're telling me who they are and what they're offering within this magazine, within this comic, sort of. So this one is created 2010, and in here positive. Oh yeah, lately I was thinking about this Mickey Mouse thing, and in German the nephews are called Tick, Trick and Track. So then I was going, well, if it were English it would be to trick someone, not to have a tick, like to go, you know, like the Tourette people, and then to trick people into stuff and to track people, like to follow them. Hello? I'm sorry, I'm not coming up with positive things yet. So we go through the story. 2010. It's a story about vehicles, a lot of movements. I've read it, but I don't recall what it was about. Oh yeah, it was again a contest between Donald and the other guy. Something, well, whatever. So then here we have the nephews, and yeah, you know, it's you have a tick, you trick people into something, and you track them, which is all negative. So I'm sorry, I'm not coming up with anything positive, because I said let's not be reactive. So when you have something negative, to be reactive would be to kind of react to what negative stuff is presented to you. So I'd rather be acting. So that would be I create art, or I create something to look at, like a comic or a book or a video or whatever. So then it's upon me whether I want to be negative or downgrading my product, right? But if I react on to things that have been created 1957, this one here, I'm in reactionary mode, which is bad, because then it's like I'm saying 50% yes to whatever is presented to me, because I actually let it into my brains. If I were to just not buy this, that's it. Because then the second thing I'm always telling myself happens. I'm not consuming, but I create, right? So now I am consuming this comic, and the positive thing, now we found it, is my guiding sentence to be always creating something. So I'm the king, the the God within my universe, and I'm creating, rather than, you know, I'm consuming something that I cannot have influence in anymore. Right. So yeah, it's always about downgrading people, or he is always guarding his very one penny he wants, the first one he ever earned. So it's a anxious take towards life. So if you're having something that you don't want to lose, then of course if she comes along, you are gonna be in distress. So that's what we can learn about these comics. They're always telling you how not to do it. So also the way that Dagobert, now in a different kind of always picks on Donald. That's also how you should not do it. Kind of like within a family, you should be like, okay, I know about your flaws. Let's not give you any duties where you just won't succeed. And also, let's not compete within each other. Let's be a group that always helps each other. So that one would be the right way to do things. And then here they have big animals. I'm not really sure whether dinosaurs have ever walked the earth, because if you think of an animal being as big as an elephant, that one already has troubles, you know, like walking, getting up. An elephant is not so quick. And now if you think the big whales, they are within the water. There it's all different. They don't walk the earth like they said the dinosaurs did. If you have an animal like this, how can it sustain itself by not eating meat? It was just eating vegetables. It cannot chase down an animal. Well, there are pandas, but they eat the whole day. You know, an animal like this would have to eat the whole day. So whatever. So we can learn that they put wrong ingredients into our worlds, which would be making money, fight for things that we think are precious, like the first earned penny, dinosaurs, and the two first stories, they were about vehicles, you know. Why would a vehicle be such an interesting thing? Not really. And then what we got is, I have to be in the train in 10 minutes. What else have we got? So there is like the story. Now that it exists for that long, they can give us this old, you know, kind of a, you know, comics that look kind of, oh yeah, I've never seen pictures like this, or this one. Well, that one is more familiar to me, but not this one here. So soft. It all looks like, you know, from an animation. So these I haven't read yet. But since I need to go to the toilet as well, I have to, you know, make this one to be a very short review. And I got to get the ticket for the train as well. This lamp is very funny. So when I walk uphill, I will tell you about a work of art that I did about this lamp, which is called the Wall Street Legend. Yeah, so see you.